Would you guys like to hear the juiciest bit of hypocrisy?
Plus-sized women admit they aren't attracted to overweight men. First of all, am I the only one who noticed something wrong with that title? Let's all take a moment to recognize that they describe the women as plus-sized, but then they use the word overweight to describe the men. So I'm just a little bit confused here. Does that mean that these women are not overweight as well? Why did the women get a different term than the men? Like, where is the equality here? Well, what's going on? We're only at the title and this shit's already not adding up. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to point out the very subtle hypocrisy that was right in front of our eyes, and I think a lot of people would not even notice that or realize that they use two different terms. Like, it would just seem normal to them, but when you really think about it, they did that for a reason. But the concept itself is very interesting because apparently these fat beluga females are not interested in fat beluga males. Which I guess is fine, right? Everybody has their own preferences. There's no rule that, just because you're 347 pounds that you gotta find someone else who's 347 pounds. That's not a rule. Everyone is entitled to their own preferences. But the way they talk about it in this article is very interesting. They're so hypocritical about it, but I don't think they even realize what they're saying. Like, a lot of it is very subtle, like you saw in the title, where they just use different terms, or they say little things. It's like, wait, hold on, bitch, you fat too. But of course, when it's some 462-pound female humpback, we're not allowed to criticize her, alright? Oh, she's beautiful just the way she is. There's nothing wrong with her. Quit body shaming her. She's just fine. But when it's a 487-pound male, then it's fine. We're not worried about that no more. All that goes out the window. Now it's just like, oh, look at this disgusting fat pig. He's gross. I deserve better than him. I would never be with him. Like, that's what it turns into. So I thought we could take a look at some of these quotes. Basically, it's like a whole bunch of quotes that they took anonymously from women, I believe. I don't know. There are some pictures in there, but I think they're just like stock photos. I don't think that's the actual girl in the quote. Unfortunately, because I would love to see what some of these fucking blobfish look like. Some of these quotes are pretty outrageous, and I would really love to see what the person saying that looks like. But anyways, let's get into it. As a plus-sized woman, there's this expectation that you should only date overweight men. But what if you aren't attracted to plus-sized men? These women open up about dealing with the stigma of being plus-sized and refusing to settle and date overweight men. From dealing with harsh criticism to feelings of guilt for their preferences, find out what they had to say in these tell-all confessions. As I said, most of it is very subtle with the hypocrisy. They're not just coming out and saying it, but the way they're phrasing things makes it very clear, because about halfway into that paragraph, it says, refusing to settle and date overweight men. Now, why is it considered settling if you date an overweight man? Because you already know these fatties would not consider it settling if you dated them. They consider themselves equal to you, but yet they don't consider overweight men equal to them. Like, if a handcrafted athlete, Call of Duty veteran of 10 years said, I didn't want to settle and date one of these ham beasts, you know they'd be pissed, bro. They would be offended. But apparently, it's okay for them to say it about fat dudes. Anyways, let's read some of these confessions. Sometimes I feel guilty because I'm not attracted to bigger guys, even though I'm plus size myself. I find it rare to find a big guy that takes care of his appearance and hygiene the way I do. Hold up! What do you mean, takes care of his appearance the way you do? You're fat, bitch. Did you forget the part where you're fat too? You ain't taking care of shit. You are not better than any of these dudes. What are you talking about? I'm overweight, but not attracted to overweight guys. It makes me feel bad. I can't expect someone else to watch their weight if I don't. Oh my God. Hold up. Guys, Was that logic? Did I just hear logic come out of this whale's mouth? This must be a mistake. Did they make this quote up? Surely one of them did not say this. First of all, we gotta give her props right away because she referred to herself as overweight instead of plus size, and then she put herself on the same level as an overweight guy. This is like the perfect attitude to have. If only all the females out there could act like this, then we wouldn't have no problems, dude. It would be just such a simple, easy solution. But of course, we know that's never happening. I'm a plus size woman, but I'm not attracted to big men. They have to be reasonably average. Hold up, bitch. What do you mean they have to be reasonably average? They don't have to be shit. Who the fuck you think you are, fatty? We seen ya. I don't know if that's you in the background pic. Probably not you. You're probably actually bigger than the pic they used in the background, but let's just say you're at least 271 pounds. So how would you like it if I said I'm not attracted to big women? Their weight has to at least start with a 1. I don't think you would like that very much, so I'm gonna need you to fix your statement. Just because I'm plus size doesn't mean I have to settle for someone I'm not attracted to. I just don't like overweight men. I want my fairy tale like everyone else. What the fuck am I hearing? First of all, here we go again with the settle word. Who the fuck do you think you are to say that you're settling because it's a fat guy? Bitch, he's settling for you. I want my fairy tale. Alright, Princess Fiona. Get your big ass over there in the swamp with Shrek and have your fairy tale. No one's stopping you. I'm overweight, but I don't like overweight men. And I find chubby chasers weird and creepy. Yup. This is why I'm single. Hold on, man. Wait, I'm confused. This doesn't even make any sense. So, you're fat, but you find guys who like fat girls weird? What the fuck? Like, you can never win with these hoes, man. If you don't like these hippos because they're too big for you, you're mean. You're an asshole, man. How dare you? You know, she's beautiful just the way she is. But then, there are the guys who actually do like them, and they call those guys weirdos. Apparently, they're weird and creepy. Like, can you make up your damn mind? Like, which one is it? I don't get it. I'm just not attracted to plus-size guys, but I don't mind being friends. Hold up, bitch. Who said they want to be friends with you? Look at how she offered up her friendship as if it was like some sort of prize. Oh, I'm not attracted to big fat pigs like yourself, but I mean, we can be friends if you want. Bitch, don't nobody want to be your friend. Your friendship is not a prize. I didn't win a prize here. Get the fuck out of here with your friendship. I'm an overweight woman working to lose weight. I eat well and exercise at the gym 4 times a week. I don't find overweight men attractive unless they are trying to lose. I work hard. I want the same back. Oh my God. Wait a minute, this right here is exactly the attitude we need out here. This is very respectable. See, they not all entitled belugas out here who are retarded. There are actually some decent ones out here, and if only all of them could have the same perfect attitude as this girl right here. She literally has the perfect attitude. We gotta give her the props on it. I'm overweight and I'm not attracted to other people who are overweight. It's true. Overweight people are just not attractive. Alright, interesting. Hold up, though. You didn't make something clear here. So, since you're admitting that you yourself are overweight, are you also admitting that you yourself are not attractive? Or does this logic only apply to overweight men? I'm gonna need some clarification on this one, because based off of how, like, the majority of the other responses in this article were, I'm gonna assume you're only talking about men, and then we gonna have a problem if you are. But if you're also including yourself, then I appreciate your attitude as well. But I think that's the final one for the video. There was a nice little mix of different opinions in there. There was actually a lot more reasonable, respectable confessions in the article as well, but, those aren't really fun to talk about, so I only included like 2. We're here to make fun of the delusional ones. That's much more entertaining, but there was a nice mix in the article, I'm not gonna lie. But this video is for all of my cisgender fat male pigs out there. I got you, bro. I got you, alright? I understand this. Well, I don't understand the struggle, but I got you, though, alright? I'll stand up for you. I got you. That's all I gotta say. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Special thank you, as always, to all of my Patreon supporters. If you would like to be included, link is in the description down below. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.